Hello, I'm Lisa Sabaniak from Life Like You Mean It. Today we are talking about 5 things that define the divine masculine energy and how you can embody them. This video is in 2 parts. First, we're going to look at those 5 things that define the divine masculine. And second, we are going to look at numerous ways that you can embody the divine masculine. So let's get started. So, part one, how do we define the divine masculine? Well, we have talked already about the divine feminine. And if you haven't checked out that video yet, you can check it here. The 5 ways that we would define the divine masculine energy then is through logic and analysis, through focus and determination, through protection, through building, and boundaries. Now, these 5 things that define the divine masculine, I'm hoping you can see the value that is within them and why we are talking about videos to talk about the divine feminine and the divine masculine and how they are so important. And in fact, I've got a video that talks about the differences between them, which you can check out here. So let's move to part 2 of the video where we talk about how you can embody those divine masculine traits. Knowing that having balance between the divine feminine and divine masculine is so important, we want to make sure that we are expressing just as much masculine energy as we are feminine. So, for masculine energy, one of the best things that we can do is take self responsibility. And really, what that means is that we really take a look at our own actions and reactions and take ownership of them. Take ownership of how we are meeting our own needs and how that is impacting other people. And by doing that, we can then decide if that's the same way that we would like to continue or if there are changes that we want to make. And in doing that, it brings us to another way that we can embody the divine masculine, which is by deconstructing our way of thinking. And that really just entails, again, raising our awareness as to what it is that we are doing and how that is serving us. And that includes our thoughts, it includes the way that we think about ourselves, the way that we speak to ourselves and to others. And of course, to deconstruct this thinking, we have to be open to the possibility that we are wrong or that we only have part of the scenario that we are using to make our decisions. So we need to be open to change. One of the most brilliant ways that you can embody your divine masculine energy is by setting healthy boundaries and by standing up for yourself. And sometimes those are the same thing, right? We are standing up for ourselves by setting the boundaries. And sometimes those are 2 different things. Side note, I've got a great video that is asking you, is it time to set boundaries? And that might be really helpful for you to watch now, going through whether or not it's time, but then also the process that you can take to set those boundaries in a safe and healthy way for you. You can watch that by clicking here or by clicking the link in the description. And the last way that I would like to discuss about embodying your divine masculine energy is by being more active rather than passive. So, if you are somebody who finds that you are more of a follower, for example, then take the lead on something, right? Whether that's a project or whether it's a much smaller, component of a project, for example. So, a great way that you can do this in your regular life to hopefully not be too overwhelming if you are more of a passive person is to take the lead on date night. So if you don't have date nights currently with your partner, then this is where you can take the lead and suggest date nights. And then actually go through and research some fun things that you could do. And then come to the table with 3 or 4 options and see which one are you interested in. So you are actually taking the lead on something that is relatively small in comparison to taking a lead on a massive project at work that might put you way out of your comfort zone. but that small step is actually a mighty step. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you haven't already subscribed, I'd love for you to do that now. That way you will never miss another notification of more videos of mine just like this one. Bless.